Hey guys! Figured I haven't made a video in, I don't fucking know, let's check my phone. Okay, so the last actual video came out a month ago. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Okay, and I only lost a few subscribers, my channel's dying. So, here, today, we are here to talk about stuff. I'm just, here to rant. So recently I've been, just kind of like going through a tough time, kind of doing some, not like self-discovery type shit, because it makes me sound like a fucking middle-aged white mother, but like, I've been going through some like, I don't know, so I'm trying to like figure out my shit type shit. And holy shit, I'm doing really bad at Devil May Cry in this gameplay, sorry about that. Anyway, I was going through some self-discovery type shit, figuring out things that, made me feel good, like, mentally, so every day doesn't feel like it's closing in on me and is trying to kill me, but, I'm sorry for crinkling, I'm getting water. I've been just doing stuff, I've been making music, I've been, just doing a bunch of bullshit, and it's kind of helping, but I just wanted to talk about it. I was gonna originally do a vlog, like, with my phone, but my phone, like, is gonna run out of space, because it sucks ass, and I just, off topic, but, this was gonna be a lot better, but we settle for this, because fuck you. Oh yeah. Yeah, so, there's that. I've been just going on a journey of self-discovery. And video games don't really do it for me anymore. They don't really, tickle my gamer pickle, What the fuck? They don't really get me going as much, like, emotionally as they used to, They used to be a way to get all my shit out, but as things get harder, life gets more complicated, life gets more fucking retarded. Fuck life, all my homies hate life, type shit. As life gets harder and more complicated, and you feel more things, more in-depth feelings, shit gets worse, and video games don't really do it for me. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna play video games, fucking obviously, but, like, they don't do everything for me. I still get that anxious feeling, I still get antsy, I still get a little nervous for, like, actually no reason. And the way that I've been getting over that recently is by making music. Now, you might think I'm gonna leave a fucking link to my SoundCloud, which I'm not, but I've been making music. I've been doing just a bunch of shit, and when I say making music, I don't mean like I've been sitting at home, looking up rap beats with pictures of fucking Bart in a diaper, smoking 17 blunts through his fucking ears, like, and just sitting here saying, oh, bubble gum, pussy make me come, ooh, like, that's not the shit that I'm doing. I'm actually trying to, like, write music, and produce music. I have produced music, that I won't fucking upload anytime soon, because fuck you. But in all seriousness, it's been helping. And this is just kind of a rant video. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I have a lot to say, dude. I have a shit ton of stuff to say about just life in general, and just about, like, how I, not sustain myself, but, like, how I go on existing without wanting to crumple like a piece of paper. And this is how. So I've gotten in touch with my prepubescent 5th grade self, where I would just binge YouTube all day on my iPod. Now, I don't use my iPod anymore, because not only is it very sticky, but it's also not working. But beside that, I've just been binging a lot of, like, comedy YouTube. Not people that, like, are funny. Like, I know that sounds fucking stupid, but I don't mean, like, I'm not going out of my way to be like, hey, this guy's full of comedy, I'm gonna watch him, He's writing stuff. I don't really look at that. The videos that I like are, videos that are just kind of funny because they happen to be funny. Like, not, like, written to be funny, just kind of are, and edited to be funny, like Unis Honest, or Gus Johnson, or Eddie Burback, like, those have been carrying my mental state, right? Channels like that. And another thing that my friend told me that was interesting, when you get anxious, it's always so, like, good to have something with you that you can just kind of admire. Like, I know that sounds weird. Like, I'm not going to just pull out my cock and be like, wow, I am really disappointed in myself. I basically just, like, pop figure, or not like a pop figure. Wow, holy shit! I really did get into touch with my 5th grade self. Never going to have sex in my life. Holy fuck. I mean, I bought. Me and my friend went to Best Buy recently, and I saw this like action figure of Fallout Power Armor, and I was like, you already fucking know I'm buying that. I did. It's like really small. It's smaller than my hand. I can hold the entire thing in the palm of my hand. The legs and elbows don't even have joints, but I just kind of admire it when I feel down, because, like, it's fucking power armor from Fallout. Who the fuck doesn't think that shit's cool? If you don't think that power armor from Fallout is cool, are you human? Sorry, I don't want to get off topic, but, like, that shit is sick! Like, who wouldn't want to wear giant armor of, like, metal? Wow, dude, I'm just so good with words. Who wouldn't want to wear a giant armor with fucking power and stuff? I don't know. In all honesty, it helps with, the feeling closing in on me that when I wake up, nothing will be okay, As normal teenagers have, the normal, perfect, fine thing, and I need a therapist. I think that's pretty, like, that's the thing, I need a therapist, like, very badly. Like, I'm not gonna tell anyone I need a therapist, but I need one. Like, I'm good with knowing that. I'm good with, accepting the fact that I am in desperate need of help, but the only person to carry me is me. Wow, I should really tell someone about that. Anyway, I watched a video by Unis Honest recently, and I don't mean to like promote other channels, because like I want to steal all of the attention from you guys that I can. But Unis Honest made a video, and it's Mark and Ethan taking a quiz on if they're masochists or not. But the article beforehand that they read was about masochism, not sadomasochism. Sadomasochism is just like, ooh, I like it when you call me senorita because it embarrasses me type masochism. Like, when you pinch me during fun time because it makes me feel weird things in my nipples. Like, stuff like that. That's the sadomasochism. Is sexual. Masochism is very fucked up. I probably have it. Basically, the points that I remember, I'm not advanced enough to do research for this, but it was like you make shit harder on yourself. You feel like the thing I remember is like you feel like fitting in is a chore. I don't feel like that way because I frankly don't give a fuck about fitting in, but I do like accidentally and like on purpose make things harder for myself, because like when I'm in difficult scenarios, when I'm in difficult positions, I tend to make it a lot worse on myself than it actually like is. And that's not me coming forward and be like, oh, I'm an addict to being a fucking dumbass. Like, it's me coming forward and saying like, I know that I fuck myself over, but I choose to do it anyway, and I don't know why. Like, it's not something like I don't desire to be like fucked up. I really would rather just be happy. I think that's a lot cooler. But I do have like a fucking primal desire to just like, I don't know, wouldn't call it respect. It's like a primal desire to just like have a reason to not be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to. It's hard to explain. Here, I'll think about it for a minute. All right, so it's not like when I overreact, I just scramble to justify my overreaction. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, I want to have a genuine, justified reason to react. And I don't go, like, out of my way to figure out one. I just, like, I enjoy having the feeling of being justified in my own pain. Because it makes it feel more real, Like, I don't know. It sucks. It's really hard to like actually capture, like, and explain. Like, I don't have a genuine like desire for pain or acceptance or anything. I just like make things harder on myself. And then when things are hard, I get like a thrill from it. It's so fucking weird. And like right now, so I'll let you in on a little something. So I'm going through a hard time right now, like mentally, and it's tough. And I don't want to be in this position. Let me tell you that right now. That's the last thing I want to do is be in this position. I just want to not very badly. I want to be okay, be happy, be not in this scenario or position ever in my life. I want to not do this. But in scenarios that are like scenarios like this, I tend to make it harder on myself, and it's weird. I just found it interesting, and I figured might as well talk about it, right? Because it's on my mind. And YouTube and music and making videos and making content, really, like singing and rapping and making this shit content for you guys, and just kind of being like putting myself out there is therapeutic for me. It's a way for me to accept myself, to love myself, you know? I know that sounds really fucking cheesy, and I can already hear the comments screaming, like, oh yeah, go back to your suburban household and fucking watch your kids play soccer in the bleachers, or Caucasian mom type shit, I don't fucking know. But in all seriousness, loving yourself is very important. Like, everybody kind of neglects that, you know, loving yourself. And some people even accept not loving themselves. And that's cool and all, but, like, what if you just didn't do that? Like, a lot of people think that they're in a position where they have to act a certain way, but they don't. You know, like me. I feel like I'm in a position where I have to make it harder on myself, but I don't. And I tend to make it harder on myself, but I don't need to. And it's weird. The psychology behind, like, people just making it worse and making, you know, saying that it has to be one way. So they're accepting that they don't love themselves, accepting that they're not who they want to be. Because, you know, my outlook on life is like, if you're not who you want to be, then be who you want to be. You know, it's that simple, right? I am, in my personal opinion, emotionally at least, and like mentally, very close to who I want to be, right? And I'm working on becoming who I want to be. I still have a lot of fucking baggage, like, whoa, boy. Like, again, I need a therapist, but I'm very close to becoming the human being that I want to be. And I just find it interesting that some people just take it upon themselves to just accept that they're not that. Seems counterintuitive, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you, for real quick. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. You know, $1.50 American. Moving forward is very hard. Like, I know it sounds like hypey and shit, and like, oh, hype, we're moving forward, that's all we're doing, we're vibing, we're being smart, we're being epic, satisfactory, whatever you want to call it. But moving forward is difficult. Accepting shit is difficult, and I can't accept some things, you know. I can, and I try, but I can't. Like, I actually cannot accept some things, you know. Human beings can only do so much, and I, personally, cannot accept some things, right? So say my friend buys an ice cream cone, but they're all out, so he doesn't get that ice cream cone. That's perfectly fine with him. But if I were in his shoes, I wouldn't be able to accept that. It's just an example. It's a shitty example, and plus I wouldn't give a shit, like, actually in real life. But some things I'm just genuinely not able to accept it. And it's tough. You know? It's tough accepting that you can't accept some things. Actually, maybe that's what the, not accepting yourself is, huh? Accepting that you can't accept yourself. Because I can accept the things that I'm going through. That's perfectly that's perfectly valid. I can totally do that. I can accept the person that I want to be, and I can accept everything. But I can't seem to accept what's important. Because I know that there are steps that have to be made before I accept certain things, and yucky. It just sounds like I'm therapying right now. Therapying all over the floor. Probably gonna make another video after this. If you guys enjoyed the rant, kind of depressing. Fuck. Sorry, I just threw a piece of glue at myself. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just kind of like a dive into my psyche, perhaps. I don't know. If you guys are interested, then, you know, do what you want or gotta do. I don't really care. But for whoever watches this entire video all the way through, thanks. See ya.